Now I'm going to show you how you can take this template and make a beautiful, beautiful bow like this one. Now this is the largest one you can make there. You can see that, how beautiful 3D that bow is. So simple to make as well, but you get that lovely tail of the folded ribbons coming down. That's the biggest size there, but as you can see, there's lots of different sizes of templates here that you can use. Again, there is another one made with this lovely silky material here to make a lovely silk bow. You can see here you've got that lovely folding ribbon going down. So those two are the same size, but then you have this one here as well, which is the next size down. And what I've done here as well is printed on both sides of the paper, so you get that all the way around there with the bows. Then you can go down to this size. There's the next size down. You can see that one again using lovely papers, and it's great because you can really colour coordinate. Then we've got this one here as well. There is your next one, next size down, again in a nice kind of faux parchment effect. Then we've got this one in a nice card, so you can use card, paper, felt, fabric, anything that folds will be okay to use. I've got this one. This would be so handy for your card making. You know, when do you have a ribbon to match the card or the project that you're working on? Little one here, I've done it in red, that'd be great for Christmas. And that's the smallest one coming down here now. You can see that one there too. And I'll just give you a little tip as well. If you have a pencil or a pen and you want to round these off a little bit more, all you've got to do is put a pen or a pencil in there and just roll those around, or push it in there like that and just twist around like that, and you get more of a rounded piece of paper there, so it's a bit more full figured. But there you can see those are the bows that I'm going to show you how to make. Now let's show you how easy it is to make one of these beautiful bows. Now this template size will make that bow. So all you've got to do is choose the piece of paper, card, fabric, felt, whatever you want to use. And I've printed the design on both sides. I've done the same design, but you can do different patterns on each side if you want to. Now all I've got to do, this is a big one. Now before I kind of trim the template out. Now there's various ways of doing these. You can either print the design directly onto the back of the piece of paper, or you can do what I'm doing, is put this down over the paper and then cut it out, and then you also end up with a template as well. So I'm just trimming all this excess off because it helps you when you're cutting out. Also helps you save your paper, so you're not using all of it. So there you go, that's cut out there now. And I'm going to just take some some masking tape, some low tack if you've got it. If not, just put a little bit on your shirt or your jumper or your blouse and take some of the tackiness off it. Now you need to put a few pieces of tape because you'll be cutting this all out, and you don't want it all falling apart once you've cut one section out. So don't be mean with just a little piece. I'm putting 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on here to keep it in position like that. Now if you can remember, it's a good idea to actually do the indentations before you start cutting out, because it makes it easier later on. So the indentations go where you've got these dotted lines going down here, and all you need is a ruler and an embossing tool or something blunt, and then just line up your ruler and just score right through there like that. So when you've cut it out, it's going to be so easy to actually fold. And you need to do these as accurately as you can, because that will really help it come together and look like the bow is really, you know, geometric looking and not looking a bit lopsided. So try and keep those creases exactly where you can see it. I'm doing this on a cutting mat just over the top there of the template. Now when I've cut this out, this template is just done on a piece of paper, but you could do it on card if you want to. But I find this is the best way, because I can use this template maybe a dozen times, and then I'll just print another one out and use that again. So those are all creased now. Got all my creases done now. And now all you have to do is cut it out, and I start one side of where the little tabs are there, so I know at the end it's not going to fall about. There'll always be one little bit at the end holding it all together. And then all you've got to do is carefully cut around the black line. So there you can see I've now cut the template out there. So there's the template cut out, and there is my finished one ready to fold over. And you can see here I've also got this left over, so I can make a smaller one if I want to. So always be resourceful when you're positioning things onto your paper. So this one, as I creased it already, this should fold quite easily. Now you just have to get your head around it. So you fold that one in first. This is going to be the back, because you will stick it there down like that. I've got a little bit of glue, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the inside there, just like that, just to hold it in position. And it's good if you've got a nice good strong glue. Now when you position that, you can see how this is kind of folding the card or the paper, whatever you're using. That gives it a more full-bodied look, so it's a good thing to do that. Then your next one is coming over here like so, and you just need another little bit of glue there just to go on there. Put my top on, I don't want that drying up, and then just again wiggle it into position so that this is like 3D, it's rounded, and that just gives the bow a really good look. Then you've got these two flat bits here, so that's going to be the front of it there. So as you can see, there's the front. All you have to do now is fold these ones back, and that goes under there like so. Can you see that goes under, and then you've got like a folded bit, so that goes under and you've got a folded bit there. So then you press that down, and you can see how you've got the one that goes over the top, that goes underneath, that goes underneath that one. Fold that down, and then you can decorate that any way you want. If you want to, you can also round these off a little bit. I've just got a pair of scissors here, and all I'm doing is just rolling that around on the inside there, and I can do the same with this one. And it's just kind of slowly just moving the paper so it gives you more of a rounded look. And there you've got your finished bow there in that lovely 3D look, and I've just used a little bit of glue to hold it together there, and you can see the back of it there, how nicely it comes together. There you go, there's your bow, so simple to make.